Voter registration numbers are changing in Kern County. Why political analysts from both sides of the aisle say don't expect major changes this election day.
Well, 17 News is your local election headquarters. With less than 7 weeks to go until Election Day, we're getting a better idea of how voter registration is shaping up in Kern County. 17's Aton Wallace has been following the numbers and spoke with political analysts from both sides of the aisle. Aton.
Well, Kristen, the county is changing from red to blue, but analysts say don't expect any major changes overnight. Today, Kern County is home to 130,576 registered Republicans. But Democrats are not far behind, with nearly 124,000 registering blue in the county and another 90,000 no party preference. In 2012, the Secretary of State reported there were 110,000 Democrats in the county. Since then, that number has increased by 18%. That same year, there were more than 137,000 Republicans in the county. Since, that number has decreased by 5%. Still, in 2016, Kern County polled for Trump. He beat Hillary Clinton by 15 percentage points here. For years, the Republican Party was the biggest in the city of Bakersfield, but Democrats have slowly narrowed that margin. There are more registered Democrats than Republicans in Bakersfield, but just barely. Notice the vast amount of no-party preference voters. They represent more than a quarter of all registered voters in Bakersfield. We showed the registration numbers to 17 News political analysts from both sides of the aisle. Republican strategist Kathy Abernathy acknowledges there have been changes in Kern County registration numbers, but she believes they're not always accurate predictions for how people will vote.
Well, there's two parts to any election. There's registering the voters, and then there's who they vote for. Two different things, and particularly in Central California, people that register Democrats still tend to be conservative voters, and that's why you see Republicans elected.
Cal State Bakersfield Political Science Department Chair Mark Martinez says we may not see much change this election cycle, but he, a Democrat, believes changes in how the Central Valley votes could come soon.
For the moment, you're going to see Kevin McCarthy elected very comfortably. You're going to see some of the status quo will be maintained. But again, in 5 to 10 years, we might see a change or a big surprise. But it's not going to happen this election, and probably for another election cycle after this.
As of today, there are 48 days until Election Day. Aton Wallace, 17 News.